Dear Mr. President, my name is Gary Burnson. I'm a retired CIA senior operations officer and former chief of station. I've had the privilege of leading a dedicated team of whistleblowers who have uncovered critical information about the 2020 election fraud, which we've shared with the Department of Justice and the Office of the Director of National Intelligence. Additionally, I provided the first reports on the dangerous Tren de Aragua gang to U.S. law enforcement and have contributed to some of the largest money laundering investigations ever submitted to the U.S. government. A key component of proof of the 2020 election theft is about to be squandered. I'm reaching out because we need your leadership to address an urgent matter to protect our nation's security. The DOJ is about to lose critical testimony from a witness willing to cooperate in investigations of election fraud, espionage, and Tren de Aragua. Instead of seeking this testimony and a trove of supporting documents, the DOJ is putting this witness on trial next week on a decade-old drug trafficking charge. In 2021, General Hugo Carvajal, the former head of Venezuela's military intelligence under Hugo Chavez, was arrested in Spain. He was extradited to the U.S. in July 2023. Carvajal has been in federal custody in New York for 2 years. As Chavez's trusted confidant, Carvajal has unparalleled knowledge of Venezuela's primary role in U.S. and global election fraud, the creation and spread of Tren de Aragua into the U.S. and beyond, and intelligence operations involving Cuban, Russian, Chinese, and Iranian intelligence services against our country. Carvajal's first-hand testimony is key to prosecuting the conspirators involved in stealing the 2020 election. Carvajal also knows which U.S. citizens have been compromised by the Venezuelan regime. That knowledge alone puts him in danger even inside the United States. Although he is no angel, his cooperation will start a cascade of other witnesses willing to cooperate as the international conspiracy finally falls apart. His knowledge of the networks of espionage agents for America's enemies is key to preventing more damage from espionage and sabotage. Here's the immediate concern. The DOJ's Southern District of New York and Principal Associate Attorney General Emile Beauvais plan to focus solely on prosecuting Carvajal for a 2011 drug trafficking charge. They see him as a common drug trafficking suspect and are ignoring his knowledge of the 2020 election fraud and of hostile intelligence activities against the United States. There are indications that the Venezuelan regime currently is assisting Iranian intelligence agents preparing to strike inside the U.S. imminently. Carvajal's knowledge of the people and methods used are still relevant and may be critical to preventing attacks. Once convicted of drug trafficking in next week's trial, Carvajal will have little or no reason to share his direct and extensive knowledge of how the election manipulation conspiracy works or about Tren de Aragua and espionage, issues far more critical to our national security. The drug trafficking trial is set to begin in about a week, so I respectfully ask for your intervention to force SDNY to seek to delay the trial long enough to explore the value of this critical witness. Moreover, to protect him from potential threats by the Venezuelan regime or the cartels, I suggest the Attorney General consider transferring Carvajal to a secure military facility such as Marine Corps Base Quantico, where he can be debriefed safely. Your leadership could make all the difference in safeguarding our nation and uncovering the truth. Thank you for considering this request. May God continue to bless and protect you, Mr. President, and may God bless America. With respect and gratitude, Gary Burnson.